spent the entire night at the haunted office. What did we find? First of all, we managed to debunk the aircon mystery. One of the girls mentioned that the aircon would turn on and off on its own and turn on and off on its own, despite the main power being off. Well, I'm proud to tell you that it's just a technical error. We arrived at the office, we experienced the same situation. It was turning on and off on its own, but if you reject the on-off button, voila, no problem whatsoever. It was also interesting to see the master came round to tell us about what the office is about, and I remember one of his disciples said, with the three of you around, the danger level is 5 upon 5. How would you rate this office? You've walked around this area from level 1 to 5 in terms of the haunting level. 1 to 5. 5 being the worst, 1 being not so bad.
With the three of you over here, I'll rate as 5.
However, the first 3 hours of the investigation, we didn't find anything. In fact, I was rather disappointed. I think all of us were quite disappointed. I mean, we were happy to an extent, because it's not that we were out to look for ghosts or finding trouble. We're not. We did expect to find something, I mean, based on all the stories that we heard. But so far, from 12 midnight to 3 a.m, nothing at all. We were clowning around, we were having fun. We were, like resting and all. And then, close to the 3 o'clock hour, which I guess is the witching hour, we issued a challenge to the entities, and we said, take this, we turn it on, full power, check out the battery. This battery is what you use for a video cam. It will last for at least 2 hours, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. We turned on the light and we said, if you're here, drain the battery, because we know when entities are around, they tend to drain battery. And as you can see from the video playback later on, as you can see from the video, within like 30 seconds or under a minute, it went flat.
If you are really here, see the bright light there? Can you use all your powers or your abilities, drain the battery from the torchlight? Drain it and turn it off, switch it off. Cool.
Seriously? Now that is cool. 0. Totally can't turn on. And we all know when entities drain this battery, energy has to go somewhere. So we kind of figured that this entity is powered up, it's all boosted up. And we started asking them to do things like push a chair and sort of agitate them and say, oh no, you don't exist, and prove to us. And somehow at that point of time, Isaac felt a strong call to go into the room. Okay, felt a strong call to go into the room, and then he called Chris down. I was sitting outside because I didn't feel like going in. I heard some sound coming from here, some tick 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 sound. Well, that could be anything from aircon to plastic to whatever, so let's discount that. And eventually I went in as well to join them. Battery was flat, Isaac went out to take the battery. When he walked in, that guy literally jumped into the room. We have no idea what happened, but we all heard boom, tuk, 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 tuk. I thought he bumped into the wall, Chris thought he tripped on something, but when we all went out and looked around the room, and the minute we saw the marker, and when Chris threw the marker, it made the same sound. What was really interesting was we had a bunch of markers in a row. And it's not the first one or the last one, it's the third one, okay, the second last one, flew out from this set across the room. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very big room, okay? Number of set to take. And this was where the marker landed.
Is it moving? Wait, give me a second.
Apa? Who's that?
What the fuck?
Who's that?
Oh shit, like you know.
What was that?
I don't know.
You tripped?
No.
Something fell.
I don't know. I was walking inside.
I heard something. Bah.
What the fuck was that?
Like
Let me
something
see it.
fell on the floor. What? That's why I thought he tripped. I thought he tripped with something.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
What?
Marker.
Huh? From where?
The markers are only there on the table.
Are you serious? What?
Ooh.
Kidding me?
Isn't that the sound?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's so totally there.
You cannot tell me that the aircon did that. You cannot tell me that somehow a rat ran across and knocked something out.
Kawabunga.
We had a row of markers here. Nothing else was touched, but we had an empty gap here. And when we came down to take a look and we filmed the whole thing, one of the blue markers was still, moving about. How do you explain that? I can't explain that. Science, as far as I know, can't explain that. So that to me was one of the most unexplainable thing that happened tonight. It's so clear and it's so exciting for us to see and experience all that. It made the entire night worthwhile.
I can see and I can feel. It's too strong for me. I can't handle everything that is there, or every soul or whatever, every ghost that is there, because it's too many. I will never go back to the place again.
How would you rate this office? You've walked around this area from level 1 to 5 in terms of the haunting level. 1 to 5. 5 being the worst, 1 being not so bad.
With the 3 of you over here, I'll rate as 5.
If you are really here, see the bright light there? Can you use all your powers or your abilities, drain the battery from the torchlight? Drain it and turn it off, switch it off.
This is something you only see in Hollywood and from any other ghost hunting shows, but I can't ever imagine that this is happening right here on Singapore Haunted.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just amazing right now.